Good evening, family, friends, faculty, coaches, and my fellow graduates. My name is Brooke Kuffel, and I'm a member of the softball team. I wanted to thank you all for allowing me to speak today on your behalf. As a proud Badger graduate, reflecting on the journey that has led us to this amazing milestone. Today, we celebrate not only the accomplishments we've made on the field, court, or track, but also the academic and personal achievements that brought us to this moment. Graduation is more than just a ceremony. It is a testament to our grit, determination, and growth over the past several years. It is about recognizing the full scope of our experience as student athletes, as individuals, and as a community. As student athletes, we know that we are far from typical college students. While college introduces challenges for all, we have faced the unique task of balancing the demands of being elite athletes while attending one of the most renowned universities in the country. I'm sure many of you are thinking back to those long, and I mean long days. We started early in the morning, often before the sun rose, with lifts, team meetings, and practices. Then after an intense day of training, we head to class, tutoring sessions, and late nights of homework, papers, and projects. It's exhausting, it's relentless, but it also is rewarding. Being a student athlete comes with sacrifice, but it also comes with triumph, joy, and a built-in community, people who push you to be your best even on your hardest days. It's a community of coaches, trainers, teammates, and friends who stand beside you every step of the way. Being a student athlete also brings a plethora of lessons that will carry us far beyond the realm of sports. We learn the importance of discipline, and I don't mean the discipline that it takes to get assignments done on time. I'm talking about the discipline it takes to push past our limits, to give just a little bit more when we feel like we have nothing left. That same discipline is what will serve us in our careers, our relationships, and our personal goals. We also learn the value of teamwork and community, that true success isn't an individual effort. Success is rooted in the support, collaboration, and shared vision of people around us. Our victories were not ours alone. They were shared by every teammate, every coach, trainer, and loved one who believed in us along the way. Looking back on my journey, I can honestly say it wasn't always smooth sailing. I came into college with the confidence that came from excelling in high school. I was used to doing well in school, staying on top of my work, and managing my responsibilities. But my freshman year here was one of the hardest times in my life. For the first time, I felt overwhelmed in a way I had never before. Balancing the demands of softball and school was far more difficult than I had imagined, and I often found myself feeling like I wasn't good enough or smart enough to be here. I remember calling my parents on many occasions, just crying because I felt like I was falling short. It's hard to talk about this time, but I know that now it has shaped me into the person I am today. I learned to persevere. I learned that self-doubt is part of growth, and that growth doesn't come from things being easy. It comes from facing and overcoming adversity. But this story isn't just mine, it's all of ours. Every one of us sitting here today has faced moments of doubt, moments of exhaustion, and moments where quitting seemed easier than pressing on. And yet, we didn't quit. We kept going. We pushed ourselves even when it felt impossible. That's something to be proud of. And as I stand here and look at all of you, I see that pride reflected. I see the faces of people who fought hard to be here. I see the faces of people who stayed up late and studied after a grueling day of practice, people who faced injuries and setbacks and still persevered, people who lifted up their teammates even when they needed lifting themselves. Today is a celebration of all that. The wins, the losses, the sleepless nights, the moments of doubt, and the moments of triumph. It all led us here. As we look toward our future, I want us to remember one important thing. We are not defined by our medals, scoreboards, trophies, or records. Those things will fade with time. We are defined by our character, by the way we overcome obstacles, the way we build each other up, and the way we keep moving forward, no matter what. We are defined by the strength we gained, the memories we made, and the community we built around us. There's something special about being a student athlete at Wisconsin, something that stays with you long after you leave. It's the relationships, shared experiences, and the lessons you never forget. It's knowing that you faced something difficult and you never gave up. The journey doesn't end here. Graduation is not a finish line, it's a starting line. It's the beginning of something new, and we are more than ready for it. We've been tested, and we've proven that we can rise to any challenge. Whether we are stepping into careers, continuing our education, or chasing other dreams, we will carry the lessons of our time here at Wisconsin with us. We will continue to strive for excellence in everything we do. We will continue to uplift those around us. We will continue to face the unknown with courage, just like we did as Badgers. And I have no doubt that we will continue to make an impact on the lives around us. So to my fellow Badgers, I say this: keep the Badger spirit alive, carry with you the courage and the commitment to excellence, the drive to keep going no matter what obstacles you face. Never forget the resilience you built here. Never forget the power of teamwork or the strength that comes from community. We are walking away from this experience with far more than degrees. We are walking away with memories, friendships, and life lessons that will serve us forever. And no matter where life takes us, we will always be a part of this family, because once a Badger, always a Badger. Congratulations, and on Wisconsin.